Hello everybody, and first of all I'd like to thank all my subscribers to my Facebook page. That means a lot, and thank you very much. And for those that's just first time seeing my channel here on YouTube, I want to welcome you and thank you for stopping by. This is going to be, my channel is mostly about traveling. Me and Linda, my wife, we've been very lucky for at least 7 years of traveling to our son, out to our son there in Colorado. So I hope you enjoy our productions with our traveling, and it's all in the United States. Hopefully our health and everything will keep up where we can take off again in the summertime, or springtime rather. And for you, all of you that's suffering from this really cold spot, I hope you're in a nice warm place, because it's been cold. So we'll get back here to this. We're in West Virginia on this one, and we're at a historical fort. You're going to find a lot in my shows that I go to museums and history. I love history and all, and Linda bears with me through most of it. So I want to thank Dixie for you, dear lady. You did very well for helping so many people with this software right here, Pro Show. And as you can see, the company went out of business, and a lot of them thought that was it. But I'm going to put at the very end of this a web page or a Facebook page to go if you was using Pro Show and all of a sudden now you can't. You'll find how you can get back to using this software again. And there's so many people on there to help you with questions and or whatever that you have problems with this software. So with that, I'm going to let you go, and if you like this kind of traveling, please subscribe and comment below. Let me know what you think. If you see something that you would have liked for me to improve, please let me know, because I'm more than happy to take comments or whatever. So I just want to say God bless, and I'll turn it all back to you so you can enjoy it. And for all my friends out there, there's a lot of you that travels and makes programs for us to enjoy. Have a safe journey. That's God bless you. So see you later. See you in the next one. And I'm not used to talking on these things. It's hard for me really to get used to it. Like so many of you is so calm and collective when you show yourselves on there. So forgive me for any mess ups, and I'll catch you later on the next one. See you later.
Hello.
Hi, folks.
How are you?
Fine. I love it here.
Well, we do too.
It is so nice.
But yeah, I need to tell him we got this stuff. But,
Yeah.
so I have no idea. I can't do anything with it. That's the only thing we can do with it.
That blacksmith Smith down there, that was really interesting.
We try. One of the problems here, I don't know. I've always liked history.
Me too.
And when I was in high school, I remember hearing about Harebuyer Hamilton. And Harebuyer Hamilton was a British officer from Detroit. And he bought the scalps and the prisoners from the natives. So here they are out here on the frontier being attacked by these natives because they're getting paid for it now.
Yeah.
Now, why would they do that? Why did the British think it was so important to keep these guys out here?
Well, the only reason I can remember is the Indians thought the British was going to treat them a lot better than.
Well, there's a little bit in that and everything. But now, Jacob Prickett was a veteran of the French and Indian War. David Morgan, lived across the river, was a veteran of the French and Indian War. So you've got veterans out here who know how to fight. Okay. Not only do they know how to fight, but they've had to hone those skills and keep those skills going because there's natives and animals out here. Now here comes the Revolutionary War, and the British are saying, wait a minute, there's a whole bunch of veterans out there on the frontier. We don't want to mess with them. We don't want them coming back east and joining our armies. How do we keep them out here?
Indians.
Now, are you going to go back east and fight the British and leave her out here defenseless against the Indians?
No.
No. So.
Well, maybe let me think about that.
Between what you call your smooth bore and your rifle is there's that spiral inside the rifle barrel which causes a more accurate shot. So what this is to put that rifling inside of that barrel.
Oh, that's okay. That's why.
Rifling bench, and it pulls back, and then they would shove it through. Now I was told it takes a week or two to actually get that rifling, because you can imagine metal on metal and trying to.
Wow.
I was told it takes quite a bit of time, and which is why your rifles would have been more expensive also.
Right.
Because they have that, but they are a lot more accurate shot.
Ain't that so? That's how they did it. Now, see, I didn't know. I didn't have an idea what that was.
The first thing you do is get it off the sheep. It's a little tricky to work with it when it's walking around, don't you know? And
Real quick, and tell Greg about this.
I've never tried that. I don't think I will.
What, Walker?
Then we wash the wool in hot water and soap.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And
Yeah.
after it's dry, you take the clean wool, and it's gonna be a little child's job, unless you're a bride and then you don't have a workforce yet. And you fluff the hairs apart.
Wow.
And the plant material that's stuck in it falls out when you do that. Most of it falls out when you do that. So that's picking or teasing the wool. And then the next thing that happens is it gets carded like this.
So that's how. Yeah.
How this forces those fibers in this clay sheep wool to become more or less parallel to one another. Okay, which is the final step before spinning. And probably, I don't know if it's the most important step before spinning or not, but it can influence how your thread turns out. In this case, it is thread. I'm not making yarn right now, although Katie's been making yarn over there. She'll be back tomorrow
Okay.
and pick up where she left off. Yarn that we put up for sale in the trading post next door for knitters and crocheters and stuff. So that's what that's about. So that's the carding part. It's not quite ready yet as far as I'm concerned. And then we're going to start spinning. Now, I held off starting this because you were here so you could best see how it works.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to take a prepared bat, like you just saw me preparing, and I'm going to do a little bit of finger twisting. So I've made just an inch or two of thread here, see it? Okay. Then I'm going to take the tail of my starter piece that's always on here, do a little good old-fashioned Girl Scout, Boy Scout square knot, okay?
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to see how the twisting happens.
Ah, yeah.
Now, when I turn the flywheel, the drive belt moves this. Now, watch that knot. Do you see what it's doing?
Yeah.
It's rolling over and over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, now watch in front of my fingers. You see what's happening right in front
Yeah.
of my fingers?
It's doing that
The
whole.
hairs, this is slow motion, this isn't production speed. And did the knot go anywhere?
No.
It's in the same place. So I obviously have to move to a new place to make more, don't I?
Yeah.
Because this cannot twist and wrap at the same time. This kind of wheel cannot. The next invented type of wheel can. Now I'm at a point where I have to do something different, not because the wall's in my way, but because if I take one more step, I can't turn the wheel.
Yeah.
All right, so take your eyes back down to where we started. Now this first time, I'm going to move that starter string all the way to the back, just because I'm setting up a new batch of thread here. Then wrap it on, and then slow motion, come out and start that flip, flip, flip thing again. And that's how spinning happens on this
Good
kind of wheel.
heavens.
Now when that spindle is full, as it was this morning, I'll wind that new thread off onto what will be an empty shuttle that's being woven with over here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's just repeated. Now when I start the next batch, I'll just there'll be a little bit of fuzz left, lay fuzz over fuzz. Now this is what I took off this morning.
Oh,
Here.
okay.
This was all on that spindle this morning. And the shuttle I'm weaving with over here is almost empty. Now, let me see if there's a 1 o'clock house tour.
Okay.
Okay? And if there is not, I will be delighted to show you how that works
Okay.
instead of not or after the house tour. And let me see. So you don't see this, you understand? Let me take a picture of you.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be wondering, well,